Let's vlog. It's always a really good feeling to not have to get up in the middle of the night and go pee. But then when you wake up in the morning, you better hope there's a free stall open because you gotta pee so bad that it almost worries you. So I just tried to set this up on a tripod, but my tripod broke because it's one of those like octopus tripods or whatever they call them. I'll show you. And as I was trying to wrap it around this pole, this fell off. This piece broke off. It kind of comes apart anyway, but it broke off as it often does. I just really need to get a new one. And I can't find where it went. I heard it hit the floor, but I'm gonna have to clean out my entire closet to figure out where it went. Fantastic. So I don't know about your guys' school, but here at college we have quiet hours in the resident halls. And I think that the trash truck should have to abide by that because the trash bin, the dumpsters are right there. And it is only 8:15 in the morning. And I'm getting so angry with how loud they are because I have my windows open, and if I was trying to sleep in today, I definitely would have been woken up by them. And now, of course, for you, they're not making any sounds, so maybe you guys should just sit in my window the whole time and keep them quiet for me. So I know I should, maybe I should be appreciative and not irritated, but they've been doing tearing up all our ground on campus with trenches. I'm putting pipes in there for something, and I thought that it was over, but now there's guys over there doing something with an electric piece of machinery. I should be thankful for whatever it is they're doing, but I'm not. I'm irritated because it's tearing up our campus and it looks freaking god awful. They should have done that over the summer. I just finished one of my classes. It was a half semester class, and so I just took my final. I'm glad it's over, but I'm kind of sad because it was an active living class. So I'm pretty glad that it's over, but now I'm gonna be back to the less active self that I am. And today, I didn't even realize it, but today is actually the marching festival that my campus hosts every year for high school marching bands. And I'm so sad because this year I would have actually been able to attend it if my high school would have come, but we got a new band teacher, and so for some reason they didn't show up this year. So that's really sad. And I can hear them from my window because my windows are open in my room, and I love listening to high school bands. College bands are also fun to listen to, but I like listening to a high school band better because it's easier to critique them, sort of, but it's also awesome to hear improvements or and marching band is just fun to watch anyway. I wish that my band would have come, and I want to go sit and watch, but I don't know if I have to pay to get in. I will just sit in my room. I'm going to eat a snack because I'm going to have a late lunch today. And so I think I'm going to go find something to eat to tide me over till 1 o'clock. Is it just me, or does anyone else just love this style of cracker? These weird octagonal shaped crackers. I love that they're puffy and crunchy. So I just bought a whole bag just to eat for fun. And I'm cooking popcorn in the microwave. I'm so excited. So now as I eat my popcorn, I have a French exam tomorrow. It'll be like our midterm. We had an oral midterm really early this year because my teacher just went to Brazil, like he owned the place. And so we haven't had class for like a week and a half, and so we took our oral part of our midterm before he left, and then we've had a week and a half of not even having class, and so then we have our written part of our midterm tomorrow. So that will include like a worksheet thing, and he'll let us bring that home, and we'll fill out half of it, and we'll take it back, and we'll do the second half in class. And then we will be having a spelling, vocab, and definition test. I've been making myself study while we haven't had class, and so I've pretty much studied every single day, and I feel like it's made me a lot more competent than I was before. I feel a lot more comfortable with all the vocabulary now, but we've done 3 chapters so far, and so I've been working on 3 chapters of vocab for a week and a half, and I've studied for you know, at least an hour almost every day. I didn't practice yesterday, I don't think. And so I'm feeling really confident and really comfortable with all this these words and definitions, but I am sitting down to do that right now on my giant marker board that I love so much. It's so handy for this. And then I'm going to piano class, and if you're really lucky, you might be able to tag along with me. I was expecting Pib when I drank that drink, but I got Coke instead. So that was really weird. They don't have like cheese on our salad bar anymore. And all I want is cheese. So that's really annoying. I just felt like spinning around because my day is pretty much over. What was I gonna tell you? Oh, my lunch was so superb. I had chili. It's not really cold outside, but the chili looked very good today. So, of course, I took the opportunity to have some of that. They didn't have any crackers, though, and I did eventually find cheese. Here's the tripod that I'm about to put you on. And there is a group of potential students. Isn't that sweet? I remember when I was that group of people. Between the smell of this popcorn bag that I left here from earlier and my feet, my room smells really gross right now. So I don't have a whole lot left on my agenda today. The only thing that I have left to do is I need to read, and I'm gonna go on a really long walk later with my friend, and I'm gonna see if she wants to be in my vlog, because that would be fun to have a partner. What is that? Oh, that's my balloon. I was like, what's so colorful on my ceiling? But my birthday was last week, and I got this cute, beautiful balloon. Now I'm just talking because I can. Oh, I was going to tell you a funny story about my piano class. I was going to take you along, but I got there and I sat there for, I was there for 20 minutes or so. I was like 20 minutes early to class, and then only 2 other people showed up, and we were like, well, are we the only people that are going to come to class today? She came up and she was like, is it only you guys today? And we were like, yeah, because with the marching festival, all music classes are canceled because like the marching, any instrumentalists are helping down there, and they have to perform their marching show for the high schoolers. And so she didn't actually know that all the music classes were canceled, and the rest of our class was marching band students. okay, so it was only 3 people in class today, and she was like, well, we'll just do a little bit and then I'll let you go early. And I was like, okay. We ended up staying actually over the hour. I was like, well, are we gonna go early or not? But we ended up not getting to go early, so that was a little bit sad. But my day is over and I don't have a whole lot of homework to do. I have a little bit of French studying left, and I'm going on a walk later, like I already mentioned, and we'll see what kind of video clips I can get there. I love having a tripod because now I'm so much closer than I was. This is where I had this is like where I would have to have my camera, and now I can have you right here. I love it. I bet people will be jealous to see this house. I bet they will. And to meet my friend Molly. Make an ugly face like you said you're gonna do.
No, my face is beautiful. It can't be ugly.
Oh, okay.
No, I'm just kidding.
Is it weird that I always wanted some of these ketchup cups? Because why doesn't anybody want ketchup cup? Well, I do. Just want a stack of them. I bet that is disgusting.
Wait, did you say
I bet it's disgusting. I hate that kind of flavor stuff. Where's water?
there's some right here?
Oh, yes. Where does it say? I don't see a price. $1.39? Do you need some colon cleanser? So me and Molly just went for a walk, and I saw some parts of town that I haven't seen yet before, and because I'm too scared to go on walks, right? I'm not a very good navigator, so I don't walk by myself very much, but she led me on this crazy goose chase, and we took like a tour through some really residential parts of town, and I super enjoyed it. It was like an hour and a half walk, and I was enjoying it, and I was like, I want to tell you what's going on while we're walking, but then I was like, I don't know what I'd actually say, because we're actually having really great conversations, and so I didn't really want to just whip out my camera and ruin the moment. But I will tell you one story. We were very, very thirsty because it was like really cool this morning. And this is just not great lighting. It was pretty cool this morning, you know, it felt like fall. And then it warmed up really good. So we were walking along and we're like, well, let's stop at this drugstore on our way back because we're so thirsty. So we stopped at this drugstore. This very popular drugstore, like the one that's right downtown, and we get up and Molly was gonna get 2 drinks and I was gonna get a drink, and Molly goes first, and she's like, she whips out her debit card, you know, like everybody in this generation does, and the lady was like, we don't take debit cards, and Molly was like, seriously? And the lady was like, yeah, seriously. But she was kind of rude about it. Like, I can't make myself sound rude, but she was a little bit rude about it, and so Molly was thrown off because she doesn't carry cash because you don't often need to carry cash anymore. And this is literally like the one and only place on this main street that doesn't have an iPad with a square swipe thing. And so we were both like a little bit ticked that they didn't take cards, because it's check or cash only, and we were both very frustrated that this lady was kind of rude in the process of telling us that they don't take debit cards. You are in 2015. Get a debit card machine. So that's my spiel, and I spieled that just for Molly because she was so upset about it, and it ticked me off a little bit too. I would understand, like she was telling me that she would understand if it was like a mom and pop shop, but this was a drugstore, a pharmacy, and a gift store, like all wrapped into one. Why would you not be taking a debit card? I have to pee. It is so beautiful outside. I've had my windows open for 24 to 32 hours now. And I got just a tiny little fan going over there, and it's so nice. And I love the way your room smells when you leave the window open for so long, because it just like adds a fresh air smell to your room, and it's fantastic. Plus I've had my Scentsy warmer on, and I have been melting cashmere woods in my Scentsy warmer, so it smells so fantastic in here. Yeah, I kind of, to be honest, I kind of forgot that I was vlogging this day, because after my walk, I went straight to dinner, and I wasn't really texting anybody or Snapchatting anybody at the time, and so I just left my phone here on my table, and then I was like, oh, I'm supposed to be filming this day, but I don't want to film in front of my friends. Like, I am so shy about whipping this thing out and just talking, because on our walk today, I was carrying my tripod in case I wanted to do anything crazy. I was carrying my tripod around, and at one point when I filmed that clip of that gorgeous house, I just left my phone on the tripod, and people were staring at me because I had my phone and my tripod out, and it's like, I should just stop looking at people's reactions. But I'm just like, I'm so conscious of what other people are like, how other people are reacting, or what they're, how they're responding to it. And so it makes it so hard for me, because I want to, so like, I get confident that I could do it, and I go out there and there's people around, and I'm like, it is finally dark outside. That was a superb shower. That's weird. Superb shower. And now it's time to put on some jammies, so that way, good cozy pajamas, so I can close up this day with some yoga, because I need to start doing yoga more. I'll go for like a week or two, and be good at doing it every day, but then I will get into a bad time where I will go a couple of weeks without it. So it's just kind of all depends. And now I'm in my tiny closet because my windows are open. I don't want people to watch me change out the window, so excuse me while I get dressed. Alright, all ready and all done changing. Bye bye, closet. Now, oh, fell over. That seems to happen a lot, doesn't it? This tripod is very ancient. It's kind of falling apart, and I'm going to get a new one soon. But our showers is just like a shower stall with a curtain, and so I can't get myself to just not wear my glasses to my shower, so they always get really sprayed and wet because I hang them up on the shower curtain thing. So I always have to dry those, and then the other thing I do right after shower is apply chapstick, because I need chapstick for days. I'm not even really ready to go to bed, so I'll probably do yoga and then like read a book or something, so we'll see. Alrighty, so I'm trying to get, I'm going to show you kind of what I do right before I do yoga. First of all, I have a couple of CDs that I choose from. One is called Solace, however you say that. These are just burnt. This one is a Peaceful Soak, which is a pretty awesome one. This one is the one that we listened to when I took yoga class, and I absolutely love it. But then I also have this one, which is called Chamomile, and it's probably my favorite, so I'm probably going to put that one in. And then almost always I turn off all of the lights, and the only light that I have on when I'm doing this normally is my salt lamp, which these are so cool. And this one dims and gets really bright. So that's really awesome. But so that I normally will shut off all my lights and just have that on, and I will turn on my music, and it's absolutely blissful. Almost every time that I've done it so far has been blissful. The last time I did it, I actually like almost fell asleep. That's how perfect it was. So I'm hoping to kind of reach that state again tonight. But I have my windows open, and it's a lot of work to close them right now, so I'm not even going to worry about closing them. So it might be a little bit more noisy than usual, but I've been really trying to focus on sort of the meditative part of yoga, and so I'm trying to like be able to block out those sounds and noises and really like just dig into myself. So that sounds really like morbid. Well, that was an incredibly short practice. Thank you guys for watching. Like this video if you enjoyed this vlog, comment if you have something to say, and subscribe if you're feeling generous today, and I'll talk to you guys next week. Bye bye.